Hi, my name is Nastasia. I'm here presenting my Monocot project. I was assigned dates for this project. My specimen is a monocot. It is a flowering plant. It also is a palm tree, and it is from the Archaeaceae family. We mainly grow them for fruits. It produces dates, like little round oval shaped fruits. So a little bit about this palm tree. It's covered like upward pointing overlapping like woody leaf bases, and the leaves at the top are a blue-green color, and they're kind of like a fan. And they're very like feather-like. It also produces small, fragrant, like cream white flowers, and each like fluorescence is like a little bundle of flowers, can have up to 10,000 flowers on it, which is a lot. Kind of crazy, personally, but I bet it's pretty. Fruits are also produced in the clusters, and they range from oval to egg-shaped berries, and they all have a single stone or pit. And then the outside of the fruit is like a reddish brown color. And then date palms can also grow to a height of 30 meters, which is also 98 feet, and they can live up to 50 years, and they're also believed to originate from Western Asia. So the scientific name, again, I'm so sorry, it's Phoenix dactylifera, or a common name is just the date palm. It's in the plantain kingdom, and a close relative would actually be a coconut palm tree, just because it's another palm tree. It's the same stuff. Yeah. Okay, so as far as habitat, it was thought to be native to North Africa, but it grows around the world in dry and frost-free regions. So the ideal habitat is like a more watery areas of like subtropical deserts, so like oases or like riverbanks. It's also said in Arabic, I thought this was pretty like funny. It's also said in Arabic that it must have its feet in the water and head in the fire of the sky. So huge leaves can survive on a hot, like dry climate and long summers without rain, but it does need a regular like water source. So the U.S. Southern California's low desert Coachella Valley is the center for date production. The desert floor is below sea level and produces long hot summers and mild winters, which is perfect for this plant because it is a tropical plant. Nutrient requirements, I mean, it doesn't really need much, but if you're gonna like plan to grow one on your own, a fertilizer with thiam potassium was recommended from what I read. Hardiness, it can survive temperatures down to like 12 degrees from what I was reading, but obviously it does really well in like hotter climates as long as it has enough water. But I mean, it's a pretty hardy plant. Predator, I'm sorry. So there was a couple, but one that I picked was the lesser date moth. The scientific name was Batrakedra amygdala. So basically the larvae from that moth, they feed on the plant, and it said that like pesticides and stuff can get rid of them, but it's really the only thing that, you know, messes it up. So as far as like human uses go, so we use the fruit and the pollen for medicine, and the juice can be used for coughing and breathing problems. The fruit contains tannin, which makes it a good astringent, and then the gum from the tree is also used to treat diarrhea, and the seeds are used to treat ague, which is like malaria, shivering fever. And then the leaves on the tree, a lot of like Pakistani women I was reading, they use the leaves, like they'll dye them to like the color that they want, and then they'll like wrap it around like certain bases and things and wait for them to dry to like the desired shape to make like weaving baskets, and I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, so that was my plant, my monocot. I'm sorry. Personally, I've had a date. They're okay. To me, they just taste like dried raisins. But but a bigger version. Same with prunes. But yeah, and that concludes my presentation.